The phone is off. I turned the ringer off. I am so tired of being interrupted by a phone call. I can look over there, and if somebody calls, there's a red light that starts flashing. Why would anybody want to have a cell phone? I mean, just having a phone here. You know what? Sometimes I take it, I unplug it. Francis only has one phone. So if I want to talk to somebody on the phone at night, I'll unplug it, take it back to the bedroom, plug it in the wall back there, and I can call or take a phone call in the middle of the night if somebody calls me. So, anyways, one of these days, I've had this same phone too for like since I lived in a camper, like five, no, yeah, last time I lived in my camper will be 4 years ago in March. I moved out of my camper. So, and I had this phone long before that. So I've had the same phone for probably 7 or 8 years. Still runs strong. Just have to put some batteries in it for the caller ID thing to work. And that's it. And I had a cell phone for a while, but why bother? I mean, so I've been considering getting a cell phone lately, though, because you can link into the JTA FLA, that's the bus line, and if you're at a stop, you can go on their on-site thing, type in the bus stop number, and it'll tell you when the next bus is going to come. Imagine that. Each bus has got like a GPS locator, and it keeps track real time of where the bus is. I ain't kidding you. That's how updated this system is here in Jacksonville. It's amazing. And when you go downtown, at the terminal, all these different bays, certain buses go to different bays. It's like 20 different bays down there. And there's signs up there all lit up. It tells you how many minutes it's going to be before the next bus shows up. I mean, wow. I mean, before you used to just sit there and wait. Sometimes it'd be like 10, 15 minutes late, and you wouldn't know. You're just sitting there and sitting there and sitting there. And say, oh, gee, if I knew it was going to be this late, I could have took this other bus over here and, modify your route. But, oh my God, I mean, it's getting so minute to minute, I mean, Francis was born in the 50s. We didn't have all this high tech stuff when I was a kid. Oh well, I don't know why I'm even making this video. Um, Maybe it's because I know the phone isn't going to ring while I'm making it. All right. Okay, that's enough. This is just to let you know that. Oh, and that meaningless call I got. It wasn't anybody I was expecting a call from. It was some representative from the bank wanted to know how my last banking experience was. I only go to the bank about once every month or two, and so I went to the bank um, yesterday, I think. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I went food shopping on Wednesday. Yeah, yesterday. So, and I ain't been there in over a month, right? And a month ago, the day after I went to the bank for a similar reason, I get a phone call and they had me on the phone for about 20 minutes asking me all these questions about how wonderful, how was my banking experience, how was the teller, this, that, and everything. I mean, it was supposed to be like a 5 minute thing. It ended up being like 15, 20 minutes. So finally it says, are we done yet or what? So that ended. So I went to the bank again yesterday, a month later, and guess what? I get a phone call while I'm trying to make a video here. And they're trying to, it's the same bank, and they're saying, oh, we'd like you to comment on your last banking experience. So I told her, I says, hey, look, every time I go to the bank, I don't need you calling me up to ask me how my experience was. Oh my God! I think I'm gonna start putting my money in a different bank that will just leave me alone. Okay, well, hey, just having a little fun here. Love everybody. I'm not gonna tell you what bank it was, but there are some banks I'll never put my money in ever again.